Hi, my name is Oktay. Welcome to today's video about the chemistry and the production of chocolate. This is a picture of a cocoa tree in Gul Makong in Cameroon. Cacao is known for more than 5,300 years. Its origin is South America. And at the picture on the right, this is a close-up of the pods cocoa tree. These are three cocoa plant varieties. At the left, that's Forastero, which makes 80 to 90%. In the middle, that's Trinitario, and this is a hybrid from Trinidad. And at the right, that's Criollo, which is produced in Venezuela. This is a picture of cocoa pods. In 2020, the world production was 5.8 million tons of cocoa beans. The number one producer is Ivory Coast with 38%. Number two is Ghana. Number three, Indonesia, with each 14%. Important compounds in cocoa are caffeine, theobromine, and phenylethylamine. This is a picture of cocoa beans, which are seeds of the cocoa tree, Theobroma cacao. Theobroma means food of the gods. The cocoa beans are embedded in white pulp. Cocoa grows only in the zone 20 degrees north and south of the equator. This is a picture from the first process in the production of chocolate. That's fermentation of cocoa beans by microorganisms. This takes 7 days, and in this process the flavor precursors are produced. This is the next step, drying of the cocoa beans in the sun for about 5 to 7 days to prevent mold. And afterwards, the beans are cleaned. This is how roasted cocoa beans look like. The next step is peeling. Then you get the nibs, and those nibs are grinded. This is one product of this process, that's cocoa press cake, which contains the cocoa powder. This is another product, cocoa butter. It comes from filtered and cooled cocoa oil. Its melting point is 38 degrees Celsius. That's one of the tricks with chocolate. It slowly melts in the mouth because its melting point is just below the human body temperature. Here's a picture of dark chocolate, which contains 72% cacao. It has a bitter taste. Cocoa came to Europe in the 16th century. Today, it's the worldwide chocolate market was a 31 billion euro market in 2021. The number one producer is USA, number two Germany, and number three is Switzerland. This is a picture of milk chocolate, which was invented by Daniel Peter in 1875 in Switzerland. That was a big breakthrough. Milk chocolate is made of cocoa mass, cocoa butter, condensed milk. Condensed milk has the advantage that it is long-lasting, and sugar. This is another important step in the production of chocolate. That's conching. It takes 72 hours. This process gives chocolate its smooth texture. And there's a chemical reaction with air, which produces the flavor compounds of chocolate. For comparison, this is a non-conch chocolate from Modica in Sicily, in Italy. This is the next process step. It's tempering, which is a controlled crystallization. This makes the small cocoa butter crystals and gives chocolate its crisp bite. There are over 300 chemical compounds in chocolate. These are three important compounds. At the left, that's caffeine. 30 grams of dark chocolate contains 20 milligrams of caffeine. Concentration is about 1/10 of coffee. And caffeine gives chocolate a stimulating effect. In the middle, you can see the second compound, theobromine. It's related to caffeine. There's just one difference here. Hydrogen instead of methyl group. Theobromine is an alkaloid and a metabolism product of caffeine, and it gives the chocolate its bitter taste. And at the right, that compound is phenylacylamine, which is a neurotransmitter. It gives chocolate its love drug effect. There's a picture of chocolate powder and chocolate pieces. Chocolate contains several minerals, magnesium, copper, manganese, and also several vitamins like vitamin B2, B6, vitamin C. And another important group of compounds are the antioxidants. They are very important because they can neutralize radicals in the human body. Radical compounds can potentially damage the cells and the DNA, and the antioxidant compounds can neutralize them and prevent this. This at the left is a flat-leaved vanilla orchid. It was a source for compound vanillin. Vanillin came to Europe in the 16th century, and it's an important flavor for chocolate. At the right, you can see the reaction for the Carl-Reimer synthesis, which was invented in 1876. It uses the compound guaiacol, which is a product from the wood industry. And the chemical reaction with potassium hydroxide and chloroform gives you vanillin, the compound synthetic vanillin. This is a picture of white chocolate, which was invented in 1936. It contains cocoa butter, milk, and sugar, but no cocoa solids. This is a chocolate bloom. This is not a chemical reaction. This is just a white crystal coat on the top of the chocolate. There's fat bloom or sugar bloom. This is just a separation of these compounds from chocolate. Chocolate with bloom is safe to eat, and you can reverse this effect by melting the chocolate and letting it cool. This example for chocolate flavor, that's tiramisu, which was invented in the 1960s. Tiramisu is ladyfingers in coffee with eggs, sugar, and mascarpone cheese, and on top chocolate powder as flavor. This is a picture of chocolate milkshake. Milkshake was invented in 1922 by Eva Pop Colson in Chicago, and it is made of chocolate sauce, cold milk, and ice cream. This is a picture from coffee production. Coffee beans are being sorted and piped. This is a picture from Guatemala. And you can see all these many steps. This is a labor-intensive process to make coffee or chocolate. And the people that produce these products for us, they need a fair treatment. And that's why we need to make a fair trade as a standard. And in my opinion, this would give the world a big stabilizing effect. This is a picture of an Aztec sculpture of a man holding a cocoa pot. It's from the 15th or 16th century. And back then, cocoa beans were used as a currency. This is a picture from the Wax Museum in Bangalore in India. It's a scene from the great movie Forrest Gump from 1994 with Tom Hanks. And there are several great quotes in this movie, and this is one of those quotes. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That was today's video about the production of chocolate and chemistry. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.